No se emocione. No. Right. Hey, how's it going? You know, when I was in jail, I read that, well, not in jail, many years before, I read that book from my father in honor of my father, front to back. Very interesting stories, a story similar to mine. A man who thought he was part of something else, and that was his fantasy, and that is how his addiction worked. Through that, it was so, when I read that, but these few, you know.
What do you have to go to jail for, may I ask?
I don't have no felonies, misdemeanors. As I was read at the library, Martin Luther King Jr. used a possible stint in jail. He planned accordingly to use it as a time to write and read. And those who have the discernment to finally realize that the great American infrastructure. But I'll tell you something about the Americans. I know their style. I know the Mexican style. I know the Russian style. I know the Asian style. I know I've studied them all. The Americans can fabricate anything at a snap of a finger. The Americans can fabricate anything. Yep.
That can happen anywhere as long as you're drinking. As long as you're drinking.
The Americans from in less than 24 hours can fabricate in a dumpster similar to this, exactly looking completely identical, with a secret button back here that you push and it starts your recording session. Yep. I know how the Americans work. I know how the Mexicans work. I know how the Asians work. I've studied them all.
You think they're all?
I've hybridized myself in all the methods.
Do you think?
But I don't play any side. That is one of the 48 laws of power. I haven't committed to any side.
Well, do you think they're all children of God? No matter what label you put on people?
Well, time is going to pass by no matter what. Time is passing by. Nobody escapes time. As we speak from this moment here, it's been 5 seconds. How I have partook in myself to invest in those 5 seconds is going to mold me as a person. And that's all it is. Be for what you're for, not for what you're against. Focus on building the new, not changing the old. That paradigm changes everything. Once you realize that time is going to go by, what I do for the next 15 minutes is going to mold who I am. Now, 15 minutes is an arbitrary number. If you use it as a minimum for yourself to strengthen yourself, then that works for you. But on my YouTube channel, I have demonstrated the 2-page method. 2 pages at a time. Left page, right page turn, bookmark. The sprinkle method is what I call it. There's many methods. That one being one of the more last resort ones. Nonetheless, strengthening you. Because after you read left page, right page, and turn, you can partake in another activity. Perhaps a set of push-ups and switch over to body. So, you know, it's all out there, you know. It's all out there. So at the end of the day, I just push survival of the fittest. Natural selection. As everything was supposed to be. I don't commit to any side.
No, you're good. You're still looking.
This is all good stuff. Yeah.
Still looking. More will be revealed. Just be patient.
More. But it is insane how these folks do not seem to grasp the concept. But at the end of the day, we only perceive that. We don't know what they know. We don't know what they know.
Yep.
I have planted seeds everywhere in my community. I do not know what these men have spent their time doing. After all, they are playing a game of deception, possibly hiding what they truly know. We know Warren Buffett, one of the richest men, and basically he was the top richest man in America. It's from Omaha. Now on YouTube, he says he reads 500 pages a day or 6 hours a day. We have 2 variables to play with. So I seen the other day on social media the true strength is in lying still. Now the Bible says that self-control is a fruit of the Spirit. So only you know how you're self-controlling at the time. As you're living your life and time goes by, you're bombarded with signals from the internal soul and the self on what you need to address at the time. Now the only way to be able to express these things is through complete freedom. Establishing the foundation of the American strength. The mixture of all the best. Now through modern times under surveillance. Absorbing only the strongest of all perspectives from every individual. Creating the ultimate country.
What does it say on your hat? What is it?
Ariat is this symbol right here is this is synonymous with a very nasty virus. Yeah, this is the virus symbol. Yeah, it's a very nasty virus.
What is that? What does ARIA stand for?
I don't know what it stands for, but I know that symbol means something really nasty. Something a disease that spreads not through our blood clots or stuff, but a disease that spreads or something else. After all, when you walked into the YMCA on your first day, you didn't say good morning. But the new guy that's at the desk, he's a new guy. On day one, his first hour of work, 20 people said good morning to him. He said good morning to one of them back. On day 2, 20 people said good morning to him. Now he said good morning to 18 of them back. Before you know it, this virus that travels through the ether has spread, and now he's saying good morning to everybody. Purely through, it's crazy. I know that's the key. But look, at the end of the day, it's only if you're chipped or if you have back, you will get what's avenged. If I were to make a wrong move and use my physical body to do something to you, you would get avenged. But as you as an individual, you might lose your life, the most precious thing. But believe it or not, there has to be somebody that's going to act instantaneously and repercussion me I read about Rainey in jail. Rainey was scalded to death through hot water. The same torture methods used by the Mexicans. I will open this in front of you and only take my ration that I need. 2 of each cookie, only touching the ones that I took, allowing you to be germ-free. Okay, very good. Very good food here. Very good selection here. Amazing selection. As we can see, the rations are very low, obviously, as warranted. Because after all, the majority of people carry a weight of more than 200 pounds, allowing them for a fasting period much longer than the normal person for war. So as we can see, I've created basically Adam Sandler Big Daddy moment sausage McMuffin.
Good.
Yeah.
You're good. You're a good young man looking for questions. That's how it is. What was your first name?
David.
David. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nuts. But now I must dismiss myself. That is instinctually what is called upon.
Hey, keep coming back, man. Just keep coming back.
We will upload this on my YouTube channel. It is all being documented. I will go to the library right now and upload this.
You know what JFK said, don't you? I cannot predict the future. Only prepare for it. That's what you're doing. Good job. You're becoming prepared for something. It's going to be good.
Yeah. Yeah, but I read Escalades the other day.
What's that?
The book in the Bible, Escalades. Basically, we're screwed. We're screwed either way. Doesn't matter what you do, you're screwed. To a certain point. Yeah. I gotta go figure out some way to keep myself going. I started to go down right now. I need to keep my energy high. I shall sunbathe above the underpass.
Mexican. Oh, Mexican. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's that.